Yes.
I wonder what the chambermaid thought the next morning.
Well, I say so in the book, don't I? What she thought was going on here. That's right, all those wilted gardenias.
And they weren't walked on, I might add. All right, what about Henry Fonda you worked with, and I know you admired
Oh, yes, but he never looked at me, ever.
Never?
I met him at the Cape Playhouse when we were both very, very young. And he was a young actor there, and I was ushering, and I fell madly in love with Henry Fonda. Matter of fact, you should chase him all over the Cape when he was in a rumble seat with some girl. But he never, ever looked at me, Hank. Never. No, and it was amazing that we both got the AFI awards. Amazing. Yes.
Was there ever someone that you...
But I really adored him. I really adored him.
I mean, aside from Henry Fonda, was there ever someone that you set your cap for and just... I mean, it just crushed you? Yeah.
Well, there was one young man whose father urged him to give up his interest in me because I was an actress. His father had apple farms all over northern New York State, and he was afraid for his son. I imagine that these wicked actresses would ruin his son. It was a little bit of a blow, yes.
Was that the one that you asked, he was asked to sign a prenuptial?
No, no. Doesn't this make me sound everything but a New England girl? Well, I am everything but a New England girl. As a matter of fact, in all sincerity, it is incredible with the very strict upbringing I had. Isn't it amazing that I had the courage, to go off and sort of live this kind of a life? I've always been rather proud of that, actually. Yes.
There's a very special song that's quoted in the book. It's called "Someone to Watch Over Me," and I think you make reference to the lyrics in that particular song having a...
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, I always wished I could find that.
You could have found someone...
But as I also say in This and That, who would ever have thought, with the way I conducted my life, that I would want anyone to watch over me? They wouldn't think I needed that. No.
But in truth?
In truth, it would have been wonderful. I think all very sort of, powerful women need that even more maybe than somebody not very sort of famous or whatever. I think we need it very much. Yeah.
All right. We will continue tomorrow, and we're going to talk about Bette Davis' favorite picture and a young actor that was in the picture who went on later to become the President of the United States.
Yes.
And we'll do that tomorrow.
Little Ronnie Reagan.
A mastectomy and a broken hip. And nothing can stop the indomitable spirit and her unique blend of spunk and wit. She recently celebrated her 79th birthday. Welcome the author of This and That, Miss Bette Davis. You have a pillow in your home upon which is embroidered, "Old age ain't no place for sissies." Is that an understatement?
Well, I think that basically refers to physically. More things do happen to you as you get older. And yes, I wish you could sort of stop. Stop, and as long as your mind was still fine, just have your body behave would be a nice thing. But it doesn't very often when you get up into my bracket. Yes.
Now, during your recovery time, this all happened, beginning of '83?
I believe so, yes.
Mastectomy in '83, and then I think 9 days later you had the stroke. And then I can't remember exactly when you fell and broke your hip, but it's been a long recovery time for you.
Yes, that was kind of the real nonsense. Add that to all this, because the time I broke my hip, I was absolutely well. It was mean.
Yeah. What do you think of the quality of health care? I mean, what did you come out of all this, the months and months of care that you received? And did you come out of there with some ideas and things you might like to change about it?
No, I never thought very much about that. The real reason is regards this and that. This book had had many forms. It had been started in 1980 and turned down and went somewhere else. And we had reached an impasse. And I thought, write a book about what? Everybody knows all so much about me. Then I thought, why not write a book hoping this will encourage people with strokes to know they can get well.
Mm-hmm.
The medical term for a stroke is the insult. And it is. It affects every corner of you. All the muscles, everything. And I hoped that was the real raison d'etre for writing this and that. And then we did some, chatting. And Catherine was an enormous part of it, saying, we'll make it. Oh, yes, she's...
The book is dedicated to Catherine. I'm
She
sorry, I don't know
stayed-
Catherine's last name.
Her name is Cermak.
And Catherine's been with you for how long?
She was with me 8 years. And she stayed in the hospital with me the entire time. And the value of that was that when you have a stroke, doctors are apt to think you can't remember, you can't think, that you're absolutely gone. And then they'll accuse you of misstatements. And Catherine was of enormous value this way. To say, that is, Dr. So-and-so, exactly what you said.
Mm-hmm.
Because I did not have the misfortune of this disappearing or the talk or anything. But I did hope this would be a help. Because you can lick it. And mine, of course, was getting back to work. That was my terror, that I could never act again. Oh, it was agony, agony. And, well, we did. Mm-hmm. We did. And here I sit today with you, most attractive Mr. Gary Collins.